Welcome to Behind the Music Reuploaded. Now today we are going to dive into the hardships and shortcomings of an independent rapper named Eddie T. Bean. Now, Eddie one day in the studio wrote the finest bars that he has had and ever will write in his entire life. But the second he stepped up to the mic, he choked.
Alright, Beanie, just remember your ancestry. Remember your German ancestry. Ed Dirt Hunt, you can do this, my boy.
Upside Edward, upside Edward, upside Edward, upside.
The real tragedy with Eddie was that he used to write the most handsome of poetry. Until one day he got drunk while writing. He even dabbled in the wacko tobacco, and then he just couldn't stop.
Oh man, I remember that day in the studio like it was yesterday. I mean, Eddie here, he wasn't getting nothing right. And I told him to live it up like it was his last day on this planet. And he delivered. He gave me some lyrics that, man, it'll make you feel.
I just remember we were in that studio that night and he just couldn't keep pace. He just kept going. And he was trying to do his lines, but
Upside Edward, upside Edward.
every time we went up there, it was just incoherent. You couldn't understand a word he was saying.
Where the fuck is a beat at? Guys, come on, I thought we were being professional here. Upside Edward, upside Edward, I'm an upside Edward, Edward, upside Edward.
Unfortunately, Eddie T. Bean has gone too far down this rabbit hole. Now his fellow recording artists had no choice but to surprise him with an intervention. Now, it was long and it was hard, but I think Eddie, he surely got the point.
Eddie, you gotta stop with all this nonsense, man! All the liqueur and the doggy heroin, man, it's not good for you, man! We fucking love you, man! We don't wanna see you go!
I fucking love it because it makes me feel great.
Eddie!
Fuck you.
Come on. That intervention, it was a long time coming. Eddie, he needed it to man show his true being. He couldn't have shown his true being unless he delivered and stopped with the substances.
Oh, don't remind me of the intervention. Oh, it was horrible. It was just so hard. It was drawn out forever. I just wanted to get through them. I even wrote a 10-page letter to him, but I could only express it in but 10 words. I didn't know what to say. He was just too far gone. Eddie, I've prepared something mentally for you. Now, when you're buzzed and you're wasted, I admit you preach some poetry on the paper, but when you get behind the mic, you're just not the same, man. You got to stop.
But I just can't stop, man. You know, it's just the way it needs to be, you know?
Yeah, I was real close with Eddie. Way back before he even changed his last names to T. Bean. I can't believe that. I can remember it just like it was yesterday. We were wrestling in the hallways. I was John Cena, he was Eddie Guerrero. Little did I know, the only time he told the truth is when he said, he lies, he drinks, he cheats, and he lies.
Listen to yourself, Eddie. You can't even talk. You're slurring your words. You can't even stand up straight. We just want our old Bean back.
Can you even say Eddie T. Bean right now?
How can you call yourself a bean?
We told him there was gonna be free beer and cigarettes and whiskey. And he showed up right on time. But the look in his eyes, he wasn't Eddie anymore.
Oh, this is blasphemy!
I just don't like it, man. Everyone's calling me ATV and I'm fucking sick of it.
So these motherfuckers lured me in with free cigarettes, free beer, and free weed. And I showed up there And it turns out it's a fucking intervention. And I'm just sitting there going like, why the fuck am I here? And after that, I kind of developed a lot of trust issues because, you know, being an Upside Word is about trusting people.
Now, shortly afterwards, Upside Edward hit #1 on the top nationwide charts. What did Eddie T. Bean do with his newly found riches? Well, he bought himself some booze. He bought himself some smokes. He also bought himself a lot of hoes. And then he shortly afterward crashed. Now he's living in his great-grandmother's basement of her fine estate. A 300 square foot mansion, I may add, with just a 9x9 basement for Eddie himself to live.
Fucking Christ, I'm thirsty.
Eddie, I don't know what to tell you, man. We don't got anything else. I mean, all I got for you is this spray paint, man. You drank everything else.
Fuck
Eddie, what? Eddie, you're going overboard, man. What are you? Oh, fuck, man. You dead? Guys, oh shit, guys, he might be dead, Eddie.
Man, it really sucked when the Bean lost everything. But I mean, it's all good for me though. I was his producer, so I mean, I'm still making royalties off all of his music. So, yeah.
Despite his shortcomings, I truly do believe that Eddie is in a far better place than what he once was. I don't think he was one for the rich and the fame.
I'd heard some stories about how he was going through a divorce. She took almost everything he had. And then his other divorce, where he took all that he had. Jeff was a cool guy though.
Drunkenly ever after.